turn my camera off, or should we leave it on so they can see my glory?
I should see your glory.
People should see your glory, but also I've already started, so now it would just be weird.
So this is on the internet
been
now for
seen.
eternity.
The bell has been rung. It cannot be unrung.
Yeah, you're done. All right. So we last left off in Avernus. You were deep into Avernus with Lulu, and you have come to Fort Knucklebone, the fortress of the hag Maggie. Right. She has told you that she wants to do a ritual to restore Lulu's memories, and the price of the ritual is she's getting rewarded with it because she's such a bit of a Zariel fan. And seeing the memories themselves to her are the reward, which is why she's offered to do it for you. And you've been running around for the last couple of days, recovering from your ordeal of actually getting here, which seemed to be quite demanding, of helping a few of the locals. And now the ritual is finally ready. Right. Does anybody have anything to say?
Doesn't Maggie really dislike us?
Sorry?
Not sure if she
I remember
likes
annoying
us.
her a lot.
Yeah, we did keep it. There was that.
Yeah. Well, that's right. We stormed into a room and we're like, do it now. Oh, didn't we also befriend a big flesh golem?
Yes.
Yes, you did. You pulled a spike out of his foot.
Oh,
And
that's lovely.
yeah, he now walks much better. And was
And
quite
we let
grateful.
Conga line of Allens for some reason.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. No, the less said about it, the better. I think. I think we don't need to remind Maggie of the things we've done. Mistakes were made on both sides.
Yeah, that shit happens. I believe. Did you help Chucket and Clonk with their problem?
Chucker and Clonk helped Lulu.
They were
One of
fixing the
them-
machines.
Yes.
I think you did.
I think we did help fix the machines.
Yeah, I think you did everything. Okay. Yeah, you helped fix the machine. You sorted out Barnabas, the flame skull. Found his tooth.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
We got a level up, didn't we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we got 2.
Or 3 or 4. No, or you are what you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
What level? I have no idea.
Whatever level your character says it is the level you should be. How's that?
No.
I have no idea. Let's try.
Okay. So let's move this. You are standing before the staircase. You're standing before the staircase that leads up into Lulu's room. You know where it is because you came and barged in here earlier. Alan's standing at the top of the stair, looking down at you, just kind of tapping his foot, looking quite impatient.
Hi, Helen. Nice to see you again.
Alan? Hello, Alan.
Yes, we're quite familiar with the routine now.
The shift.
Well, go on then. She's waiting for you.
Does anybody else have a bad feeling about this?
After no, barge on in.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. You barge onto this room, and the room is pretty dark, and it's quite hazy. There's lots of, and the first thing that hits you is all this kind of incense and these really strong smells, just sort of blast you. It's like walking into a fog of incense. You see before you, there's a very highly decorated like sand scripture in the center of the floor, and around it there are 5 points, and in the center there is this big black cushion. Maggie is standing behind it, and she looks up at you. Yeah, it took you bloody time. Everybody, take a position around the circle. We will start the ritual and get Lulu's memories back.
Oh, you heard people around into positions. Alpha.
Go exactly where they tell us to.
She points to like the 4 of the one for each of the points of the star. Clary takes another position, and Maggie sits in the final position. And she stands and she gestures to Lulu to sit upon the cushion. And Lulu looks a little bit hesitant, but then flies into the center and lands on this cushion. It kind of sits down and just settles down. And you can see the smoke or the incense around you just starts to swirl, and you're kind of sitting there, and Maggie just starts this chant, and you sort of feel kind of a little bit drowsy, and she says, "Be warned, this ritual is very powerful. Should you stand up, you will fuck it up. So don't fuck it up."
I just want to be clear. So, not stand or stand.
And you sort of thinking this, and you sort of your mind just drifts, and you find yourself in this sort of this kind of bank of fog. You can't see anything, and it slowly kind of parts, almost like the scene parting, and you see just paradise. This is it's just beautiful. It's like lush green grass, trees, and you're standing on a hill overlooking this, just like this fantastic scenery. Where do you look? What do you do?
We all saying the same thing.
I've felt like this before. Are we high?
Hi, I'm Baronor. Are we in this collectively in
Yes.
this? Or
Yeah. You feel although you're even though you're talking, but it's almost like the voices are going directly into your mind.
Weird.
But you're all sharing exactly the same experience.
I'm just picturing like the Windows, the default Windows screen of what it used to be. That meadow.
Okay. Yep, and that's what you can see. It's like that, and there's and you just kind of get this overwhelming just sense of well-being. Just even being in this place just kind of makes you feel good.
So,
Chef is so comfortable.
I want to look around and see. Do we see Lulu anywhere?
Okay. Yes. So you look around. 1 sec. I just got to. Okay. Right. Fixed. Okay. So you look around, and the sky. As you kind of your gaze goes thinks about Lulu, you see like 1,000 rainbows gently dancing in the sky that suddenly dissolve. And you see Lulu, and she's just kind of flying lazily around this kind of meadow. And it's just full of wildflowers, and as you think about it, you sort of feel that you're closer. You can see it all very clearly. And she's just kind of lazily flying around, and just doing a couple of loops, and standing next to her is this beautiful blindfolded angel. You and she just she just radiates light, and Lulu, you can see she looks at Lulu, and something passes between them, and they both laugh, and the laughter is like 1,000 silver bells just echoing through your subconscious, and they're just kind of strolling, and they're having a really just like a lovely time, and she's patting Lulu, and they're chatting.
Is that who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Zariel. I
I
think it's Zariel.
said Ariel. Is it the Little Mermaid?
No.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Yes, it is totally Zariel, but not from the pictures and so on that you've seen so far, but Zariel as her true angel.
This is before her goth phase.
So this is like one of the higher plane kind of things, right?
You look around and you sense it, and yes, you are definitely. This is not the material plane. It's just too much, too. It's too beautiful to be the material plane.
There's no grit and there's no grime.
No, and it's almost like you can see the beauty in the landscape. It's like your vision has changed to just see, essentially beauty, and it just fills you with like joy and happiness, and it's a great
Really?
feeling of contentment. Yep.
I thought this kind of thing would fill Chef with a little bit of fear.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Because like this is unusual for him. Wisdom?
Yep.
Oh. Where we go?
9.
9.
Yeah, you're afraid. It sort of is the moment as you think it, and you think, and that sort of moment of doubt just goes into your mind. That just the ambience just changes it. All that beauty and loveliness just kind of like disappears and goes back into almost like mundanity for you.
But he just feels that he doesn't belong in such a nice place.
Yeah, that's exactly what you feel. Yeah, you don't belong here. This is too. There's something not for you here.
Can I like interpret if this is if we're actually here or if we're just looking at memories?
Okay. Roll a d20. Roll intelligence investigation.
Investigation. That's the same as rolling a d20.
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't know. You got it to you. It feels incredibly real.
It's amazing. This is the best day of my life. We're up here in the heavens. I wonder if Baronel's around here.
Zariel! Oh my goodness. Darling. Does she do anything? Like, is there any reaction?
She sort of no, she doesn't. She's obviously, you said it loud enough for her to obviously hear, but she doesn't. She looks again she looks at Lulu and she actually sort of giggles a bit and then starts just kind of humming this beautiful tune. And you can feel Lulu just the joy and the happiness. It's almost like this is Lulu's happiest moment ever.
Oh.
And she's just with her. You can see she's with her bestie. You can see the adoration and love that the pair of these two actually do. It's just in their whole demeanor. They are just like together.
That's adorable.
Lulu, are you okay?
And as you say that, you hear another voice in your head, and it's Maggie's voice. Push through this vision. It only represents what Lulu wishes was true. We need to see more.
I don't know. It's quite nice. I like the narrative. Best friends having a great day. What's not to like? Also, how do we push through?
Making as you think about pushing through, you make an intelligence saving throw.
All right.
Intelligence
Okay.
saving throw. 0 for me. Ow, my brain hurts.
12.
Okay. So Zircon, yes, your brain does hurt. You take 11 points of damage. Psychic.
No.
Um, Snubub and Chef, you sort of push through this vision, and you can feel it fades. And as it's fade, the sort of again the foggy transitions, because that's all they had in the PowerPoint, and it parts, but it goes black and it parts, and you see you're in a battlefield, and it's a barren hellscape. There are there are bodies everywhere, devils, demons, and people. You can see, in at the center of this kind of whole battlefield, dead in the center, you see Lulu, and Zariel, the beautiful angel, and Zariel's she's down on one knee. She's horribly injured. And as you stand there looking around this devastation, you see flying towards you 6 small spine-covered devils. You hear a voice in your head. "The devils!" issues a hag from Maggie. You must defeat them. Roll initiative.
Oh no!
All right. Initiative. 14.18. Did that actually go on the list this time? Maybe.
I haven't.
Wow.
No, I've got to clear it. It did actually go on here.
Hey, something's working this time.
Okay, I'm just going to move you over. Oof. Okay,
gosh.
I should move you a bit. Wow. Too many windows. So Claire is not here. Jack's not here. It's just the 3 of you, and Lulu, of course, who is defending Zariel.
You brave elephant.
Trying to put it on the screen on this stream, but it's the pictures are in the way. It's okay. I'll make it work.
Pictures. Oh, the random things of us.
Yeah, I'll adjust it in a second. I just like the way it looks. It's very eye-catching for me.
Wait, what looks?
I've got a picture of all of the characters and Daft as the DM at the
Yeah,
back.
it's cool.
It's on the stream.
I just didn't have the open.
Very cool. Alright guys, we've got to limber up. Dream fighting. Dream fighting's very similar to normal fighting. We just got to... Wish Jake was here.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Don't think I can get rid of those. Oh, maybe I can.
Roll over.
All right. So it's been a while since I've done this. Oh, I'm just going to clear the list. All right, can you just redo your initiative, please? There's too much other stuff on it.
Roll again?
Yes, please.
Okay. 23.
Cool.
Oh, I got way less.
What did you get?
That wouldn't have mattered because I
What
rolled a
did you?
17.
What did you? Did anybody have more than 17 before?
No.
Okay, so that's right.
I shifted, but we knew that
Yeah.
already.
He's still above here.
I didn't have 17.
Right, Chef. These creatures are flying in towards you. You've seen them before. They're just devils, and you know that they can shoot you. Your turn.
All right. Do we have weapons that can hurt them?
You have your equipment.
I will try and do I need to do a steady aim to shoot at them?
For advantage, isn't it?
Yes,
That's fine.
I will try and do that. It's exactly the same attack as my short sword, so I'll do that. Nee.
12. Your arrow goes flying and just skims as the devil flicks and just ducks out of the way. You missed.
Fair enough. Oh no!
The devils.
Bad roll.
Okay. It looks like 2 of them are attacking each of you as they fly forward. Zircon. AC 12 and AC 8 is not going to hit you, right?
No, I'm at 20 something.
Yeah.
Holy
Snub
hell.
up.
My
Ooh,
AC
one and a crit. Okay. Okay, so this thing, the first one kind of fires, and you step and duck out of the way, and as you do, you just step right into the barrage that the other Spine Devil had fired. You take 5. Hang on,
5 doesn't sound like a crit.
no,
I'll take it.
it's 3 plus 2, so you take 11 points of damage. Are you resistant to fire?
I don't believe so.
Okay. And it's 5 piercing and 6 fire, so 11 points of damage.
Okay.
As these things kind of burn, they're really hot. And Chef, AC 15.
Yes.
Okay. This thing, as you try to dodge out of the way, you take 6 piercing and 3 fire, as this needle just kind of slams into your leg.
And can I use my uncanny dodge to lessen the damage?
Yes, you can.
I will do that. So how's it? Does it round up or down?
Down.
Down. So it was how much?
6 piercing and 3 fire, so you can. You think you can. If say you have the whole lot, so it would have been 9. So you take 4.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
I have 5 temporary hit points.
So you lose them first.
Use them first. $37. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Fudge nuggets.
Fudge nuggets. Love it. Which brings us to Zircon.
Yeah, flash my eyes over and see you. Just, I guess, Zach just whipped into a pincushion, and that sort of makes me feel a little bit angry, a little bit emotional. And I'm going to hold up my holy symbol of Berenor and charge at the Spine Devils, probably getting to about here, summoning Berenor Boy Troop 359 spiritual version, who immediately come out and start just generally being annoying, I think.
Yeah, they fly around you in this circle, handing out leaflets. Yeah, and every time
Yeah,
one of
that's
the
the one.
leaflets,
Every time they read a leaflet, it's like,
it just
Paper
burns their
cuts,
eyes.
hell.
Is the tiefling resistance to fire damage lessen the damage that took him from the fire?
It would work out. So if we do that, then you have to uncanny dodge the piercing, and Hang on. All right. Let me work it out.
Well,
So it would have been 6 and 1. So it would have been 7, which you would then halve to 3. So it would have reduced it to 3, which you then
Okay.
uncanny dodge down to your uncanny dodge down to 3, right?
Wait, what is it? How does the fire damage resistance actually work?
So it's 6 piercing and 3 fire. Okay. So you're
Yeah.
resistant to fire, so you take 1 point of fire and 6 piercing. So 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You uncanny dodge 7 points of damage, which is rounded down from 6 down to 3.
Okay.
So you take 3
Cool.
points of damage.
Gotcha.
Oh, uncanny.
All
What
right.
a dodge.
Indeed.
So I've got a 15-foot aura around me here. Trying to take a little bit of a position to hit all of these guys and protect a snack.
You can. How do we add auras? I've done it on Lulu. Don't matter. Okay, 15-foot aura. It's a wisdom saving throw. So let's roll 4 of those.
I should be able to hit all 4 of them, eh?
Yeah. If you just move through them to make sure you do.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 failed.
12
And
12
1
radiant on a
passed.
fail. And half, so 12 radiant on a fail. And you're right if I just roll it for the whole round, right?
Yeah, that's fine. So 12 and 6, right?
Here's a pamphlet. Here's another pamphlet. Here's another pamphlet. Berenor.
Mhm.
It looks like you're interested in joining Berenor Boys. Like little clippy Microsoft guy.
Clippy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, the level of the devils kind of rebel and sort of flash back from this powerful leaflet bashing you're giving them. You doing anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
Have
Snub
I
up.
got any bonus actions? Grovel.
I would say she's pretty PO'd. So she's going to hex the one that hit her. And then Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Do I get 2? I don't remember.
You get 2 out. You get 2 Eldritch blasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which both go wildly off in random directions.
Can I use luck on one of those rolls?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Okay.
Reroll it.
Oh my god.
3 11s.
Just,
Hate
yeah.
to see it. Hate to see it.
And luck doesn't like you today.
You rolled 3 5s in a row.
Can I luck again?
Of course. If you want to burn all your luck points, go for your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Let's see how lucky you feel. Do you feel lucky, punk?
Oh!
Yeah, much luck.
The rage!
Yeah, but then look at the damage.
Ah, well.
Yeah, I mean...
You did minimum. It's so funny as. I'm sorry. The hells are just twisting. You actually hear as you
Matrix
do it.
dodging.
You hear this maniacal laughter of some devil just pissing himself somewhere in a corner. You blast him for 5 points. You need to roll your d6 for your hex.
Oh my god.
Yeah, story checks out.
Yeah.
Story checks out. Yeah. 2 luck points.
Look,
6
there
damage.
is no surprise that the laughter just kind of fails off to a little giggle, and the spine devil is still alive.
Oh, just gonna rah! Very
Yeah.
primal, very... I'm in pain. I have a spear through my leg, kind of.
Yeah. You can do that, but no matter how intimidating you are, they are not intimidated.
Yeah. No, that's just pure frustration. That is.
Oh.
God damn.
Yes.
Glad I
Top it
waited
around.
3 months to do that.
Let's see now. I'll try to. Carefully aim and stab at one of the things with my sword.
Okay, so you move it up, or you shooting them?
Oh, I thought they had come to attack me face to face.
No, they've been shooting at you.
Oh, okay, well, I'll just shoot back then.
Okay.
Fair enough. Same thing.
So you take a steady aim?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Wee.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, which one are you shooting at?
The closest one? I don't know.
One at the top?
That is such a bad sneak roll. What the hell?
Welcome to hell.
7
Well,
of 46? Really? That's just.
Just a question, Duffs. Is
Yeah.
there something on the DM side where you can be like, skew the dice to the negative?
Probably.
Oh, you mean your dice rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't, because if you put your mouse over the dice roll, it tells you exactly what you rolled.
Yeah. No, I'm just
So-
like, because the 5s and then the 1 and then my
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah, no, sometimes you're
Never.
just,
in
you're just
the
unlucky.
Yeah.
DMs meddle with a lot of things, but you never meddle with the dice.
Yeah.
They tell the story.
This is true.
And sometimes the story is you suck.
Yeah.
It's the story.
Unless you're with my Wednesday group, who actually hate my red dice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I rolled 7. I rolled 7 dice, got 4 crits, and
Oh.
And say that.
it carried on like that all like for weeks.
Oh my
You
So
have a
god.
I'm now terrified of my
Very
dice.
cool. Very cool.
You have a red dice
Ah.
of death? That's cool.
See what?
You have a red
Yeah.
dice of death.
Yeah, I buy a set of red dice every time I kill a player.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
So they are literally my dice, my death dice, and I use them for DMing.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
guys, we just got to keep ourselves together here.
You feel like the spirit of Jack is kind of infusing you to almost control this battlefield, and you're thinking, what would Jack do?
He would cover himself in Axe body spray and look sexy doing it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I flourish my hair.
Yeah.
My
So and on the return, Chef AC 13.
Misses.
Okay. Snubub.
13 AC.
Okay. AC 16 and a crit.
No.
So I want to roll a new character anyway.
I'm
Okay.
gonna roll.
Oh!
I see this, and I'm gonna use my reaction to swap
Yeah.
places with it and take the critical hit damage.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't block it; I just take it.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay. So Snubub, you take 6 points of damage, 3 piercing, 3 fire.
okay.
As you find yourself shunted to one side by just an unexpected hero, and as you look up, it's because you like fell when you look up. You're now actually looking up, and you see this actually magnificent warrior just defending you. As you take 8 piercing, which you can't negate, and you take 6 fire, which you resist. So you take 3 fire. So
Lots
12,
of fire.
11 in total.
Ah.
I do not pass the con save. I lose my aura. But
No.
these two would have been hit by it.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it up.
Yeah.
Okay,
The Baron
so
of Boys will disappear in a puff of pamphlets.
it was 12, wasn't it, points of damage?
12, yeah.
And they both passed, so it's 6.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go.
Indeed. And the final two devils actually still shoot at you, Zircon. Even though you've swapped places, it's almost like they fired at the same time. AC 14, AC 16.
Both get deflected by Shieldy. Good work, Shieldy.
Thanks, bro. It just kind of spits out these kind of spines out of his mouth, and you sort of feel this this like a sense of a connection between you as you sort of get on the same wavelengths as Shieldy, and Shieldy kind of digs the bond a little bit, and he lets out this roar. So all of the other creatures need to make a DC 23 saving throw, which they actually can't pass. Even the crit doesn't pass it.
What?
Oh, wow.
And you see all of them look at you, and they are freaking terrified of Zircon and Shieldy. It's just like where they were like overly confident and were just going to rip you apart. You can, fear has just seeped through them. They are all afraid.
Very good.
That's
Okay.
oh my god.
Zircon.
I think I'll just barrel in.
Must be his natural prowess as a mighty warrior.
And I go running
Yeah.
in. Am I going to cast another Spirit Guardians? It seems a bit overkill.
They
doesn't it?
look. You can see them. They're like they're terrified of you. So you have advantage on them anyway.
Yeah.
And they're looking. All of them are looking, or most of them are looking pretty beaten up.
All right, let's go in swinging. I'll also cast a spiritual weapon, which is this case is just a picture. It's just Jake with the sword.
Okay.
Very cool, and I'm going to whack him with this thing as well. All right, so the spiritual weapon got a 13 to hit, and my silvered mace got a 20 to hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Which one are you attacking with your spiritual weapon?
I'll focus on this one, both of them.
Okay. All right. Between you basically both attack at exactly the same time, and as you kind of cut into the front, your spiritual weapon cuts into the back, and this thing just sliced in half. Bits of it kind of go everywhere, and it just pours into this like black, drips down as this black ichor, and is utterly destroyed.
Well done.
All right.
Done?
Yes.
Okay, snub up. So you've just seen this heroic figure leap in, take the hit, leap back, smash down, destroy a devil. Your eyes are almost opened for the first time at what is in front of you. However, you look around and see several enemies.
I didn't know. Thank you, Zircon. Okay, what's my biggest, baddest? Mirror image. Ooh. I'll try. I guess. I mean, the hex wouldn't have
Hex
worked.
is,
It's still
The
on
hex-
one of
Oh
them.
no,
the
the
hex
hex
is
did
still up.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just.
So you kill that one. That
Yeah.
moves.
Bonus action, you move it to whichever one you're taking when it's dead.
Yeah.
So,
I'll just.
whichever one you're
Eldritch
attacking.
Blast. I guess the one that is closest to Zircon.
Okay. Yep, go for it.
That's the blast.
Okay. Yeah. Blast. You've still got 2d6 to add on top of that.
2d6.
Yeah,
So the
for your
hex.
hex. Okay. So this time you do 29 points of damage.
I was actually going to say before I do this, I won't miss a fourth time, and then like.
Yeah. So this creature that was still suffering the ravages of all the other things, it just catches your eye for a moment, and is just obliterated. There's even the ichor doesn't drop; it kind of just splatters in this pattern as this thing is utterly destroyed by these bolts of pure power.
I probably should have aimed at a different one, but there you go.
Chef.
There's still more than one left.
There's 4 left.
4 left.
Yep.
Oh.
The one that you attacked earlier is still looking at you. Funny.
Take careful aim and shoot it again.
Okay.
What's
Go for it.
the aim is again? Maybe it'll do good this time. 18. It should be a hit.
Yeah.
For 20.
Yes. Okay. What body part were you aiming for?
7 mass.
Okay. Just
Little chest.
punches straight through, leaving a gaping hole in the center of this imp as it collapses to the floor and just melts into this
Yes.
ichor. Thumb?
Yeah.
The devils, the spine devils, they stop and they look at their kind and see, mercy, mercy, spare us,
What they said?
spare us, mercy.
Yes. Beyond just poodle off. It's fine. Everyone makes mistakes. No one's above redemption and all that. And take some pamphlets with you, spread the word amongst the other spine devils, and practice your prayers, and it'll be a call it a day.
They look at you like they can't believe.
Start handing out pamphlets.
Until you hand out pamphlets, and then like their faces drop. It was like and then they start reading the pamphlets, and they as they start reading the pamphlets, they all just kind of get up and just wander off, head deep in this pamphlet, just not even looking where they're going. They're just kind of wandering and reading.
It's the effect that literature has. It's just so beautiful, the effect that literature has on people and devils alike. It's amazing. Did you see that, Shieldy? See, that's the sign of a convert waiting to break the anvil of Baronel's Forge.
Yeah.
Are we expecting more than one of these imps to get run over by
I promise I want to get emotional.
destroying group?
Yeah.
Lagging, I don't know, whatever it is.
Step in the puddle of the one I beheaded.
Okay.
Ugh.
It sort of just drains into the soil, and as you after you kind of defeat, you look around and you see the battlefield, but you see behind Zariel and behind Lulu, as they're still desperately trying to get away, and they're like they're on their last legs, and she looks up and you look up and you see the remaining armies of the humans. You see the Hell Riders, and they're fleeing to this portal. Chased down by, you can see like legions of devils are coming in. They're obviously hopelessly outnumbered now, and the battle has gone completely the wrong way. And Zariel looks, and you feel despair and the anger at being betrayed is just kind of emanating off her. And she, at that moment, you can see she just lets go of Lulu and leaves her sword and just starts, just kneeling and just. She looks like she's broken. The Hell Riders have just deserted her, left her alone to die, and the portal. And as the portal behind the last of the Hell Riders kind of make it through, the portal closes. The vision fades and moves on, and it's almost you're stretched. The world kind of gets stretched away from you, but you see, just as you look back, you see this massive, just almost formless shape. It's just, but you can feel just the evil radiate off it. Is you can tell like one of the kings of hell has arrived, and his just overwhelming presence just brings despair just despair and desolation on you. And you can see, as you look back, Zariel turns and kneels before this great presence, and it kind of reaches out to her in this shadowy form. And your vision is then drawn forward, and you can see Lulu. She's kind of lying there, just unbelieving of what's going on. And one of the Hell Riders kind of seems to be alive, and he sort of gets up and he approaches Lulu, and he just he kind of puts his arm around her and says, "We must go." And Lulu says, "Yes, but we must save the sword. It is a link to a link to what we had." And Lulu picks up the sword in a little trunk, and the other person they kind of limp and try and navigate their way out of this desolated battlefield, and like the whole world is just going dark, and it fades, and you see yourself now in the desolation of Avernus, and you don't know how long it is, but you can see that Lulu and the person next to her. They're stuck, and they kind of forcing their way through this kind of gloopy, almost quicksand. And as you look at that, you realise that you're also stuck in this gloopy kind of quicksand.
Where's the sword in relation to us?
Lulu has the sword, and she has a knight with her.
Just a quick question. When the Hell Riders left,
Yes.
did we see a familiar face amongst them? Did we see a
I was going to ask the
bedazzled
same
axe
thing.
body spray skeleton of a man with heavy biceps,
No,
slightly smaller than average cup?
no, you
Wow.
didn't.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, you didn't.
Can we
But
try
you
and
also,
push our? Oh, sorry.
yeah, you sorry, Karen.
Can we try and push our way towards the sword then? Can we try and?
Okay. Yes, you try and push your way forward. You must take an athletics check
All right.
or acrobatics. You'll be pleased to know.
I will do acrobatics.
And as you are, yeah, go on.
25.
Okay.
Sorry, acrobatics or athletics?
Yep, whatever you prefer.
Can I have advantage? Oh. If I was to use inspiration, would that be? I'll just leave it. I'll stop tampering.
So, Chef, you sort of kind of easily work your way out. Snubber, you're struggling to get out, but as you do, one of the you see in the air this creature quickly flying down towards you, and it reaches out to grab your hand. And as you look up, you realise it is one of the devils that you spared before. Do you accept his help?
Yes, I do.
He pulls you out with advantage. Zircon. The same thing happens to you, but as you starting to get, you're just overwhelmed with despair at what you've seen. You've seen the fall of this most beautiful angel. You can have 22 points of psychic damage.
No, just because you're handing it out today. Is that the? Yeah. Ow.
Another devil, the third one that came down to save you,
Georgia.
gives you advantage again as you try to push through again.
Also, I can try and do it again, do I?
Yeah, oh yeah, you have advantage because you have help.
That won't fucking help.
Ooh.
Well, not a strong man, Zircon. Not a strong, not a strong boy. Not strong, strong of character. Not of
no.
bicep.
Okay. You just feel this. I'll tell you what. I'll roll it just in case.
Yeah, fair enough.
You might get lucky.
Is this an artifact moment?
Yeah, it's Artek's moment. It's happening.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
you actually think you got lucky. 11 points of damage.
Can survive
Oh.
for 11 points of
Average
damage
is
and
22.
survive. 6.
Are we
I
still?
don't know if it's updating my character, but it
It
should.
is. It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You reckon for the third and final time, again, the despair and the loss and the heartbreak washes over you, and you just, you're almost ready to give up as you give it one final push.
I'm trying to think if I've got anything cleverer to do.
Can I cure
Just-
wounds?
No,
Oh,
as you're fighting your own way out of the sludge with your hands being held by a devil.
Can Chef help? Zircon?
No, he already has advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, although you kind of you slither your way out, you're
Is the
you're
mud,
alre-
is,
it's
sorry, is the mud
simultaneous.
hurting? Is the mud hurting
Fully
me, or is it the?
No, the despair is hurting you.
Yeah,
It's
it's hurting me. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it's all the psychic damage. The mud doesn't hurt you at all.
Okay. All right. Well. Nope. Critical fail.
Oh no.
As this overwhelming grief and sense of loss just gives you another 22 points of psychic damage. Um, your body is like sucked under the mud, and essentially you are unconscious but stable.
drop
Um,
me.
I never got to find my dad in this horrible place.
Drop me.
And then he blubs away.
It wasn't attack mode.
I wanna move closer and drop to try and find him.
The dream moves on. You see, as you turn to get to look for Zircon, you realize he's not there. But the kind of the mist just kind of pushes you forward, and you see Lulu and this warrior together. They say there's demons, and there's like a few demons heading towards them, and it looks like they don't really have much left to give, and they sort of some communication passes between them. And you feel Lulu, the warrior, he takes the sword and plunges it into the ground. Lulu and him, they channel. So he's holding the sword, and this energy, this kind of almost the essence of Lulu, you can see pouring into this this warrior as the kind of the ground, this white temple just bursts up from the ground and encompasses this sword, and
Ooh.
and there's this kind of this detonation, and the sort of like the hells are kind of pulled back from him. And Lulu is blown is blown away, and you can see it's almost like the earth is rejecting this thing as it kind of quickly forms up and almost scabs over the top, burying this kind of this white edifice in. And as you look, it kind of goes, and then the vision fades, and you see Lulu just wandering, just lost, and you can see as she kind of walks near you, you see this vacant uh, sort of look in her eye. In fact, the almost like the look that you got when you first saw her, as you realise that Lulu has poured her essence into this, and as this is where her memories have all just kind of gone. And as you realise that, the clouds and the fogs and the insects kind of you can smell again this really strong incense as you realize you are back sitting around the symbol, and the sand sculpture is all kind of melted into a single pot, and Lulu is sitting on the cushion, and there just kind of lying flat on one side with a bit of a nosebleed is Zircon.
Can I rush over and like scoop him up and cure wounds?
Yep.
I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna upcast it to level 3.
Sure.
Oh, wait, I actually have to press. She's just mumbling about how he's not allowed to do this. He can't do this. He has to come back.
You have 11 hit points. And you come to and you find yourself probably in the embrace of Snap Up.
I think like there's like a lot of confusion in his eyes. And he just says, "Mum, you're here."
It's not Mum, you blithering idiot, it's Snack. And as she says that, I'm also going to use a healing potion. So she goes from, she's still holding you, but she's like going through the handbag on the side as you do.
You're feeding me like a baby now.
Oh God, yes. Uh, what's a potion of healing? Can I just press it?
34 plus 2. I can do it.
Okay. Nice.
7 plus 2 is 9. Yeah, just enough to maybe survive another hit.
It's Snack. Don't.
Yeah.
I'm not your mum. And she's just like holding you really firmly.
Did we make it through the mud?
Yes.
Wow.
I have
Amazing,
no
thanks.
idea.
Thanks so much. Hurt more than that critical hit I took. Wow. All right, what do we do now, guys? Let's keep it together.
So as you kind of get yourself together, you look over and see Lulu, and her eyes are bright. And Lulu says, I remember where it is. I remember. And she's sort of kind of bouncing around on this little black cushion, and you can see behind her, Maggie is sitting there, and she's got this utter look of contentment about her. And she goes, "Oh, the despair! It was so beautiful." And she's obviously just like having just a moment, having experienced all those
And then
negative
adult mode.
emotions. She's like, yeah, she's just in like fucking top notch.
Ecstasy.
As Lulu kind of bounces up to you, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?"
You need to
Yeah,
add
no, I
those
think
7 health.
I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Thanks, Snack. Quick thinking. There, Chef. Good, you got through. Everyone's okay. We're all okay. Group hug.
Lulu jumps into the group hug, and as she does, she looks at you and she just kind of rubs, just kind of gently, kind of touches your wounds with her trunk, and
Wait,
Oh.
I'll take it.
and she is, no, she is inspired, and she heals you for 10 points of damage. As Lulu casts Cure Wounds on you.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She can do that.
Apparently,
Ooh.
she's remembering who she is. Maybe she's getting stronger or something.
Maybe.
Maybe someone felt a little bit bad about killing a halfling child.
She has
Amazing.
Maybe.
Very cool. All right, so Maggie's there just post-coital bliss, and
Yeah.
we need to like leave now because it's getting awkward.
Okay. As you kind of get up and move, sort of there's an Alan standing outside the door.
Alan, bring the car around. We're going for a ride.
Go check with Maggie first. Maggie gives cars orders.
Maggie, can we have one of the vehicles so we can get to the the sword that we need to get to there? Is that okay? It looks like you
Yeah.
need a moment. Do you want to?
You
I
sort
could
of-
light some incense if you want, or
She sort of kind of looks at you almost like half still kind of half, but she comes back to reality for a moment. She looks at you and goes, yes, give them destructo wheels. Yes, right, boss. And stock it. Yes, they've been very. Their bargain is done. Their bargain is complete. Make sure you stock it with supplies. And yes. Here, you give them 4 coins. And Alan runs in and he goes and he opens up this little box and he comes out and he holds up 4 iron coins in front of you lot.
should we be writing these? Is someone tracking our coins?
You probably need to track the coins.
Yeah.
They're the ones that make the colors run, right?
Yeah, the soul coins, right?
Yes, they are soul coins.
What do you do with a soul coin?
Oh, what don't you do with it?
Make-
Like, practically everything. I think they make the vehicle work.
yes.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
Is
so who's
anyone else-
taking? Who's actually taking the soul coins?
I'll take them.
But-
This should be you. I've got no value. We established I've got no value of money.
Yeah, snack
Hence the
snack will just
brothel
by
incident.
default. Someone's offering something. Yes, thank you very much.
Yep, he puts them in your hand, and as you feel them, you reckon that you could possibly get some feeling about whose soul. If you focused on it, you could probably get some kind of idea about what type of soul you've actually got in these coins, and you can feel it. There's some kind of connection between you and these coins, that's for sure.
Oh, I want to dive more into that.
I mean,
Right.
don't necessarily feel too bad for them. They're in hell. And if they're in hell for a reason. To be fair,
Who's the first soul?
Nobody strays far enough away from the light that they cannot walk once again within it.
Yeah.
The person in a white cloak told me that.
Indeed. Who was the first soul? The first soul. So you feel this coin, and the first soul. It feels. It sort of feels like an old man. Just bitter and angry. Ooh.
Okay.
Um. Okay, so you've been ushered out of Mad Maggie's presence. She's she was so impressed with her set of memories that she's given you rewards. And as you look down, you can see the Allens. It looks like they're putting supplies into one of the devil machines. Which one do you think they're putting supplies in?
is it the
one
one
do-
that we fixed?
Do you say is it the grinder you fixed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Why not?
'Cause maybe she didn't know that we fixed it.
Yeah.
Maybe she did. So it's Dean Grinder, eh? So,
Every-
Right. We're going to
Everything's
give this
gonna
thing
count.
a paint job. Chef, do you think if we get like 5 of these, we could turn them into a giant robot? They could combine?
Yes.
He's so excited.
It would obviously take 5.
It has to be 5. Yes. We could each control a limb.
okay. So you look at this thing, and this thing is gargantuan is the size of it, and you can see it's got stations for 8. There's like the driver, there's a chomper operator, there's wrecking balls, and as you kind of look around it, This thing is pretty big, and it would obviously operate best with 8. And you look around, you can see some of the smaller ones. You do wonder whether they might suit you better.
I mean, how many people do we have?
Assuming we've got
At the
Clary.
moment,
Assuming we've got Jake.
no, Jake stayed behind.
Not going to
So-
come with us.
No, he didn't.
Sweet right.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He stayed
No,
behind.
he stayed.
Yeah,
We
he
do.
left it. He gave you the manly speech of "It's all on you now, boy. You need to look after
all
them
we
and
need
step
to
up."
do is get this back to Piranha Boys Troops 359 and we go through the day.
Yeah, you might have a mother if mother ever turns up, or if somebody else turns up. But you're currently at, unless you of course recruit people, you know.
Can we recruit the big flesh golem?
You go up to
Yeah.
Mickey, and
Hey,
you
Mickey.
can roll up. Yeah, go on. Yeah, he looks at
You're so fine. Come ride with us.
you. He looks at you. And he was almost like he takes a step forward, and then his
Give me your family.
overriding
Family?
instructions stop him, and he shakes his head.
Oh.
What about that flamey skull fella?
Can we buy the golem?
Are you going to go and ask Maggie? Or are you going to ask Alan?
Do we know who his owner would be? I'm guessing the creator would be.
You're fairly certain it's Maggie's.
Yeah. Would
Oh.
okay if we
Maggie. Maggie.
Alan turns up. What do you want?
Maggie. Can Mickey come with us and we can love him like a brother?
She'll never let Mickey go
Why not?
Why not? Why not?
because she made him. It's Mickey's. Mickey's Maggie. Maggie's Mickey. It's you don't let him go.
Well, I mean,
I'm not even going to ask. He's like even if you give me 100 gold, I'm not going to ask.
Would,
Give me 100
is
gold.
it
And I'll think about it.
is it the type of situation where he's conjured?
Created.
So he exists and can exist outside of Maggie.
Yes, but Maggie has total control of it.
And even if we were to,
He-
I mean, I can roll this if you
Yeah.
want me to. Would we know that if we took him with us, is there a way that we could take ownership of him, or would he always be Maggie's?
Okay, so are you proposing stealing Mickey?
I don't think that's what we're proposing.
I'm not proposing that we steal him. I
think
would
that-
like to
okay.
try and
More of a heist.
persuade him
Huh?
to come with us.
Purloin? Kidnap? Steal? Which one of those would you like me to present to
persuade.
Maggie?
Persuade.
Yeah.
I would like to persuade someone to try.
That's
Go
not
on then. What are you going to say to Mickey to persuade him? And you can
Um,
roll on that.
I
The
just
DC, it's set at DC Impossible. Go for your life.
Hey, don't let someone roll. If they can't succeed, mate,
Yep.
that's bad.
It does actually say that there is an impossible DC. So yeah, you can roll against that.
I
You
feel
might
like
reach it if you've got.
Get a nat 20.
Yeah, you only need like plus 10. You probably got that.
I've got +9.
Oh,
Ah.
maybe Baronal Boys can bless you.
I mean, we've got our emboldening bond on, so she can add a
Yeah.
D4 to it.
Well, there you go. So if you add
Yeah.
D4 to it, potentially you're within reach. It's an
There you go.
impossible
All you have to
DC.
do is roll a D20, and then a D, and then a 10, and then a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Mickey.
So-
Rolling bone.
So
Your
here you
move, DM.
impossible DC is a DC 30. Go for your life. You get one roll.
Oh god. Hey Mickey, you're so fine. I want you to come with us and help, and I think that you would have a lot of fun. and you'd be a valuable member of the team versus just kind of one of many.
Okay. Right,
He
right.
Oh,
Oh, you got D4 in you?
It's pretty good. You got a
Pretty good.
D4.
I do.
Have you-
Oh my
You got a
god.
Have you
D4.
got the D4?
No,
Oh, luck,
can I
luck, luck,
inspiration?
luck.
Uh,
Use your luck.
You can use your lucky point to re-roll the D20.
Okay,
Oh,
but does
Uh,
that? What would that re-roll though?
Well, let's just see what you roll if you re-roll it. And I mean,
can't believe
No,
we
like-
came that close to it.
yeah.
Would
It's you. Okay, so no, all right. No, I'm going to stop you there. So you look.
Yeah.
You've tried your best. You've tried to persuade Mickey, and you look, and you can see you've almost brought an acidic tear to his eye as he reluctantly shakes his head. No,
But Mickey.
he
I think
walks
Mickey
off.
really wants to go. I think he
Oh.
really wants to go, but I think he's compelled not to. It's a little bit like, my code of honor to Paranor, and I think we just have to respect that and respect Mickey for being his own person.
What about the floaty skull fella?
I just think they're abusing him.
Oh, I absolutely are abusing him. It's completely sad and tragic. Unless
He
you
is
want
a-
to murder every Alan.
The look of contemplation crosses Snack's face.
He
Hang
is
on.
a construct.
Alan. So as
Oh.
you say that, like, and Alan turns up. Yes, boss.
Oh, sorry, I was just talking about the possibility, hypothetically, of us having to murder every one of you. Sorry, no, my mistake.
Oh, we'd love that.
Snack really wants to do
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, you could nothing better than a bit of murder first thing in the morning. Just like, yeah. Do you wanna stay for dinner and then murder us in the morning, or do you wanna like murder us in our sleep? I mean, we love a bit of murder.
How
No,
susceptible to poison are
we're
you?
gonna go. We're gonna go. I think.
Sure. Maybe
Yeah,
we could come with
put a
you.
pin
You
in-
can murder us
put a pin
later.
in that. Oh, I said maybe not Alan is around.
No, Alan. We can find Alan. He's around somewhere.
Are there three other not Alans?
What? No, it's only not Alan.
Oh. Maybe not Alan would come with.
I think he's in the shed. He might. I don't know. You have to ask him.
Okay, well, all right. So the question we've got here, guys, is: do we want to take the really cool big vehicle that we can't fully crew, or do we want to take a smaller, more nimble vehicle that we can fully crew?
Could we? Well, could we not ask them about what it actually takes to crew each of the vehicles?
Who are you asking?
Alan.
Well, all right. Yeah, Alan. So Alan pulls out this. He comes up. He pulls out this manual. All right. What do you want to know? Like how to drive? Yep. How to fix it? Flat tires. Oh, hang on. They're made of metal. We don't need a page. What do you want to know?
That works.
What is the optimum crew for each of these
How
vehicles?
we
And a brief description
how
of
we
them.
interact with it.
Oh, so you want driver lesson and optimal crew. All right. So optimal crew for a demon grinder is 8 persons. It has 8 bunks with luxury seating for the driver, extra special comfy spot, extra seat for wrecking ball operator. That's my personal favourite, I must admit. Chomper, that's little Alan. He loves the chomper. He just does. He could chomp all day. And then the catapult evil. But I mean, realistically, I mean, you could technically drive them with one. You just need a driver, but you look bloody silly driving through the wasteland, right, with this big dangly sort of ball, and then nobody's here. And you get up through the front, and the thing's just going to slow down, isn't it? You get the ball, and well, it's just like it ain't going to work, is it? But yeah, you could. As long as somebody can drive it, and you can fill up as many of the old shooty spots as you want, really. With it's like ping ping spot and a jump spot and a space spot. It's my favourite. Like I said.
Excellent. That made it crystal clear, as always.
Brilliant. Right, I'm glad you got it. Hang on. Sorry. Got to stop it. You want to know how to drive it, right? Yeah, you just put some fuel in it, and you press the pedal that says forward, and you go forward, and you press the pedal that goes not forward, and you go not forward. It's pretty fucking simple, isn't it? It's got a wheel, right? And you just turn it, and you'll go that way. And my favourite bit is, especially if you get right over the little fellas, that we've got biking wheels. They're fucking brilliant. They leave a lovely trail for at least 25 yards. You know what they say? Bigger the kill, bigger the mess. Yes.
Guys, I think we should just take the big one and we'll find people on the way.
So what they're saying is that there's 3 main crew stations plus extras.
There are so 3 main.
Drive and
So
wrecking ball.
you've got helm, chomper, wrecking ball, and you have 2 harpoon flingers.
Mm.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actual stations,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
takes 8.
Yeah, I think we'll find people on the way, man. Lulu can probably pull a lever.
Okay. Yes. I can pull levers. Yeah, I'm very good. I can make them sparkle too. I like levers. Just yeah.
And we've all agreed that I'm driving, right?
Well, who else do we know?
Pedals.
Who else do we know in this compound here? Is it Skullfella? We gave him his teeth.
Barnabas. Yep.
Yeah. What's Barnabas do? Is he tied to this place?
Are you asking him?
Yes.
So you find Barnabas kind of floating around the main thing, and he looks at you to come over. Hello.
You want to blow this pop stand with a bunch of cool dudes with a cool car?
Oh, you're leaving.
The car has a very strange effect up here on the circle.
Oh, we should be going for a drive in the grinder.
Oh.
Have you ever been on a grinder crew?
Yes, I have. But you see, the trouble is, like, there was a bit of a wind once, and it just blew me off because, I couldn't really hang on. So, yes, and I tell you, to be perfectly honest, I get a bit travel sick, so I think I'll pass.
What about the 2 bird people? Nook and Crook? What is it?
Chakra and Clonk?
Yes.
Are they the mechanics?
They are the mechanics, yeah.
We can ask them. Might as well.
Okay. So you go over and Chakra and Clonk stand there, says, as you ask him, but we wouldn't be able to fix all the lovely machines, and Maggie keeps us safer in here. It's dangerous out there. You know about the warlords, right?
I promise I can keep you safe, and I promise I will damage this machine often.
What should we know about the warlords?
Warlords bad. Warlords fill up Avernus. There's crews. You gotta watch out for the crews. Where they get you. They get you. They take your machine from you. They take all your stuff and they kill you. And if they don't kill you, then they eat you. And if they don't eat you, then they kill you and then eat you. And then they might make you alive again and then kill you and then eat you.
I'm gonna Snack will say nothing out there is scarier than me, and then
So
intimidating.
they'll kill us and they'll eat us, and if we're very lucky, they'll do it in that order. Is what you're saying?
Yes, very lucky.
And then they bring you back to life and eat you again. Because why not? That's called recycling.
Right. So they, so as you like, they look at you. Yes, you're very, very scary, and the pair of them back off from you, and look over there. There's the sound of breaking glass as the pair of them just scatter from your intimidation.
Listen, guys, we're going around in circles here. I think we can just all agree that the biggest car is the best car, and it's the most fun, and it's the most exciting, and we should ride the big car.
Sometimes bigger isn't always better. I don't know what you've been told.
It's quite rough because I'm a halfling, and that kind of hurts my feelings.
You look down. You see standing next to you is not Alan. All right, boss.
Oh, hey, no.
Hey.
Welcome to the crew. You're coming with us on an adventure.
What?
Spread the word of Baranor and this machine.
Brilliant. But yeah, I'm in.
We're going on a trip on a little rocket ship, riding
Which is
through
not
the
Adam.
sky.
I love that. I can dance to that.
Can we call this Little Einstein?
Sure. Well, you want to call the machine Little Einstein?
Yup.
Does the machine have a name?
It does now.
I think it's a a lovely
Well,
name, and I've painted a name on the side
Well,
of
did
it.
it already have a name? Maybe the machine has some insight into
I crossed
maybe
it out.
it's
The new
I
one.
Little Einstein is.
I've written the anvil on the side of it.
Okay.
And then number 359.
Right.
Number 3.
So we're taking the biggest one, even though we're understaffed for it, and it's gotten the anvil 359 written on the edge.
Yeah.
All right,
The
let's go.
the anvil.
I've renamed it.
What
If you
the
couldn't find
go?
enough space, you ended up putting it right in the middle.
Absolutely. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. That's very cool. Yeah, and throughout the course of the adventure, I'll of course be adding more details to the anvil.
Okay, 1 sec. Right. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, so you just sort of found a can of paint and you painted little anvil 359 Einstein on the side of the truck.
No, I didn't. No.
Yep.
Don't add letters to my paint job. I didn't write Einstein on it.
I mean, look, but as you were painting on it, not
Snacks
Alan,
could have written
not,
Einstein on the other side, and we didn't know.
not Alan was writing it on the other side, yeah, because
Yeah.
Snack told him to. So
Yeah.
you paint it up. It doesn't take you very long.
Yeah, that's cool. That's amazing. We're gonna spread Pyranos joy at high speed.
Right. So little Alan, sorry, not Alan, hops down. He opens up the garage doors wide, and just starts doing that sort of come on, as you lot all kind of scramble over Anvil, and you can see as you sort of have a quick look around, you can see in the cabin there's like some sort of food and rations and some other supplies have all kind of stashed there in a couple of boxes. Looks like Maggie was actually very generous towards you, which was surprising considering she's a hag.
I have to send.
Yeah,
I have to send her a thank you card.
I thought for sure that Maggie was gonna turn around and have at us. I'm still not convinced it's not going to happen, but
I think she just had a really peculiar kink.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
what to say to
you
that.
know from lore that hags like ugly, and that happiness to a hag is unhappiness to everybody else. They just creatures that love ugly and hatred and despair and all the negative things.
So that makes sense.
That explains why she hates you so much, Snack.
It's just hands on a heart, looking like it's big doe eyes.
I think Snack's still feeling the effects of that dream. All right, guys. All right, chop. Jump in. Safety. Seatbelts, everyone. Seatbelts. Seatbelts on. Yep, chef. Seatbelt. Not Alan. 2 seatbelts.
Not Alan's just kind of holding the doors open for you.
Happy dice.
How big are the
Come on.
steps up?
Shades. On.
Right, so you climb into the driver's seat. Where did the other two go?
Well, like, how big is the step up?
There's steps. There's like a ladder to get into it. I mean, the wheels would be, like 10-foot round, 10-foot diameter at the back. This thing is gigantic.
And I ask because Snack is in like court shoes and an A-line skirt.
Okay.
So in order to get up, she's gonna have to either like hike the skirt up or find some other way up.
Has ever been a problem for Snack?
Yeah.
Well, there's a ladder up the side of it. What are you going to do about it?
She'll hike her skirt up a bit
Okay.
and climb the ladder with one hand, trying to be modest with the other one.
Okay. All right, yeah, no problem. Do you want to roll? Do you want to roll a performance or something to see how good you
Sure.
actually do it?
Sure.
Brought this on yourself.
Hey.
You brought this on yourself. Like
Yeah.
you
So
play
you
stupid games, win stupid prizes.
you completely fluff it. In fact, you sort of hear this. You kind of halfway up, and you hear this rip as you go for a ladder too high and just tear the seam of your tight skirt that then kind of just is torn. And as you get to the top of the ladder, you kind of breathe a momentary sigh of relief. But as you kind of just step, you look down, and you can see at the foot of the ladder there are 5 Allens just looking up. There were none there a minute ago, but now as you look down, there's just 5 of them.
Not a word.
Yeah, they all sort of like
There's 10 Allens there now.
Yeah, it's sneak around. But there was 5 out of 6. Yeah, it's just another Allen turns up. They were just looking at
Exponential
you.
Allens. They're exponential.
Okay.
Right.
God
Well,
damn it.
places, everybody.
So, you're in the driver's seat. You've got, well, I mean, it's like a car. It's got forward, backwards, few knobs, few buttons. You don't know what they do. They all look hideous and super evil. And you've got a big round button, rig button that says start.
Wow, I mean, I didn't qualify as a level 3 wagon driver. We're in our boys 259 for nothing, and I hit the big start button.
Okay, and it goes, and as it does, you look and you can see the gauge is just like on empty.
Oh, well, you
Which
need
of the
one
so-
of these.
And next to the button, there's this big fat coin slot.
Which of the souls do you wish to
An
burn?
arcade machine.
Well, I only know one of them so far, and it was an angry old man.
Look
Old,
at the other
bitter and
souls.
angry man.
What happens to them when we spend them?
They get burned.
And what happens to the person?
This is.
Don't
I
know.
imagine.
Clocks it
I
in.
imagine when you put in the coin, this is their final destination. They get taken out of the cycle forever. They are burnt.
If you put the coin in.
Yep.
Okay, as you put the coin in, this for a second there's nothing, and then you feel the whole the vehicle kind of starts rumbling, and the furnace just bursts into this kind of eldritch flame, and all the kind of panels and everything lights up, and the engine roars into life, and the roar of this engine is like an angry old man shouting as he is being burnt at the stake, and it's just like as you kind of rev it, it's like it's just being. You can hear him, his screams and the roar of the engine. But as this thing comes to life underneath you.
Yeah, it's immediately washed away. I put headphones on so I can't hear it. And then I just like immediately just reverse out of the shed.
Okay, so it's fine. No, you bang it into reverse. You reverse out of the shed. There's this almighty two noises that kind of happen almost simultaneously. One is like this sort of squelching noise, and the other one is this like sort of dong as you drive smash into the back of the shed that you've just reversed into. And there's a clatter as all the machinery and spare parts and all the racks just kind of collapse all the way around you. It's
Keep going, man. I just keep going backwards.
it's just backwards.
Yeah,
All right.
we're out of here, baby.
Not Alan is looking at you like horrified.
I'll do a J turn once it's appropriate to do a J turn.
As you kind of back up into the wall of the fortress.
Yeah.
You've now kind of crashed through the back of the back of the workshop. You know, the back walls just kind of collapses all the way around you, and it's all pours off this machine of utter destruction. It's chaos, and you can see in
As it
front
collapses,
of you.
That was a squelch from outside.
You can see you can see this, like, you're leaving this trail on the left hand side. In fact, the side that Snubber climbed up, and it's just this big red smear, and you can make out maybe at least parts of 10 or 12 parts of Alan's, where you just reversed over them and then gone straight through their trail as the building starts to collapse, forming a ramp.
And then I put on some meatloaf and gun it forwards up the ramp.
Okay. Yeah, so you
the
gun
only
it.
song in hell was Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell.
Yeah. It's coming. And although you think you've got it on your headphones, it actually just pumps through the entire stereo system of this machine, and there must be speakers everywhere because it is booming. You know, it's decibel breaking, sort of Bad Out of Hell as you trumpet into first gear. The old man screams. You floor it. You fly towards the ramp, and as you're driving towards this ramp, expect to go up, you just hear this kind of crunch as the ceiling is like plowed underneath underneath this 12-ton gigantic bloody war machine, as you plow through the roof of the thing, which is now completely collapsed, driving out towards the doors, and you hear behind you the crash as the sidewalls now just give up and just pancake on top of it as the large shed is now completely collapsed. And you see before you the doors that were held open for you. There's several Allens just fucking running.
Yeah. Yep.
As you
Another seamless exit from Zircon Tourmaline.
I think you're really getting the hang of it.
You look
You
at
put
his eyes just completely glazed out. He's drooling.
You put it
out of
into
his
Allen
face.
wheel drive.
Oh, that's right. It was an Allen wheel drive.
Yeah.
That was.
And you-
I love it.
And we got it. Into
and
the
you got
survival.
it out into.
Where are we going?
You look around, hoping that Lulu made it onto the truck. But fortunately, she
Wherever the
did.
road takes us, that's where we go.
And she points you in a direction that could be north. You don't fucking know. It's just like that way. And you start driving, and you're hammering over the plains. The Fort Knucklebone, disappears into the horizon almost too quickly as you're thundering across the plains of Avernus in your war machine, blazing bad out of hell.
Very cool. So that sounds like a level up, personally.
Definitely.
Definitely, just personally. All right, so we're gonna have a little car talk then. What's the go? What do we need to do? We need to figure out where we're going.
We need to find the sword.
Yeah. Find the sword.
And
And sweet jumps.
yeah.
Ah,
And Lulu remembers where the sword is, yeah?
Yeah, I know. It's that way. Lulu points to the direction you're going.
Also, just want to take a moment, Lulu. Sorry. Just want to take a moment, Lulu. How are you feeling after the back there?
I want to find my Zario again. I miss her. We can save her, yes? Save her. You're gonna save my beautiful my beautiful maybe
We'll definitely try.
bestest friend. My bestest friend ever.
Saving her is probably going to be the best chance we have here. So I think that's actually a very good idea.
Yay! I'm so happy and all. radiance of happiness.
We
bursts
can,
from
yeah,
her.
we can make her know that people actually came to specifically to find her. That we didn't give up. That we came back for her.
Yeah, you're lovely. You're lovely, Chef. Yes, thank you. Yes, we go find her and save her. And we just say, yay! And she kind of bounces up and down on the little cushions inside the hut.
I mean, I really felt that sadness that she must have felt. It would have been hard for anyone, even the most stoutest of angels, to stay true and watching all of those people abandon you. Yes. Sort of walks away.
You're driving.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm assuming it's on cruise control for a little bit. Like, you know,
Ugh.
sure. Yeah, you found the cruise control button.
I've found all sorts of buttons. Don't worry, I've been pressing them all.
In those darkest of days, that righteous men lose their way because they have something to lose, or they fear they have something to lose, so they run, or they ran.
It's not how the stories tell it. I'll tell you that. The Hell Riders were my heroes, but it's hard looking at
Yeah.
that. I don't really know. If I can't look up to them, I mean, who's left to?
They came back without her. The way could it have gone? They faced a force innumerable. They didn't understand.
I didn't try.
I mean, we don't know if they tried or not. We just saw them running.
You do remember that in the battlefield that you saw, the plains were covered with the bodies of devils, demons, and humanoids. So there was thousands of dead there.
Pretty sure Zariel knew what she was doing.
Yeah,
Anyway.
well, I mean, I just don't think you should just abandon people behind and just walk away like that. I just don't think it's pretty good. I don't think it's pretty good at all. I'm going to go drive now. Bye. Car picks up speed.
Right?
Mm. That seemed a little. What's the word? A little bit like he's done that before, or gone through that before.
Wait, who?
Zircon. It just seems like he's gone through something like that, where he was left behind, maybe. Of all people, he never shuts up.
Well, he did lose his troop briefly. Well, we found some of them again, and we can save them all.
Yes. I'm just gonna go check on him.
Yes.
What level are you?
Oh, level that was 7.
You're now level 8.
Yay! So that means that's a level in Bard?
Oh yeah, have you lost your cool shit? Have you?
I don't know. What level are you?
I'm 6 Bard, 1 Warlock.
No.
No, you want to go Warlock more. Personally, because you get invocations next Warlock. If you're 6 Bard.
Wait, a 6 Bard, Fiend Warlock 2.
So you're already 8.
Yeah.
What's everybody else?
No, I'm 7.
7.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I got the extra
Cheeky,
level because I killed the
cheeky,
guy.
Cheeky shoulder level all this time, eh? Need a little bit of help from
You
you.
reload
No,
to
I
level
got the
Yeah.
extra level because I killed the guy.
Yeah.
What guy? You killed who? What?
Nothing?
Yeah, sorry, what?
I'm gonna crack that case. Telling you, I'm gonna crack that case wide open.
No, like
Yep.
above table, not like in-game characters.
No, I know, I know.
Okay. Not like-
Okay. Yeah, above table or in game, devil deals are always fickle, aren't they?
Far out.
They are. Are we
You're
doing that
all
level
level.
now? Are we? Are we gonna have a pause?
You're all level. So you're all level 8. You can have 5 minutes to your level, or you can have a tea break, or whatever you want.
Oh, we
Boop.
might as well do it while we think of what we're
ability
gonna
score
do.
increase. Ooh. I reckon I'll do some more dexterity, I think. Oh, 2 abilities by 1 or 1 ability by 2. Dexterity.
Oh, it's one of those ones. That's a good feat for a cleric.
Um,
I probably
feat
should
for
do this
cleric.
smart thing.
have you got
One that gives you concentration reroll. That's war cleric. That's warcaster.
that's Warcaster. You can take that one. I believe you can also take Eldritch Adept, and then you can take the Eldritch Mind one, which has the same. Which no, it doesn't have quite the same benefits because Warcaster you can use a spell as an op attack, and
No,
the Eldritch Mind just gives you advantage.
That's all right. I'll just take the extra ASI.
All right.
Oh, okay. I get blessed strikes now. That's
Back
interesting.
again.
Takes damage from your cantrips or weapons. You deal 1d8 additional damage. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no extra attack, just more power. Oh, actually, I like the way they changed it to cantrips or weapon attacks. They used to split it up by class.
Yeah.
By a subclass. It's much better that way.
And do you max out the wisdom? Is that what you do?
What's your con 16?
Yeah.
I would. I mean, if you're going to be doing spirit guardians and concentration spells all the time, you always need to get your constitution up.
Yeah, the spell save though. The wisdom's a spell save, isn't it?
Yes, wisdom's a spell save.
Yeah, he probably needs to be a hardy boy.
Yeah, I mean, you could take resilient constitution, which would then give you a 13 and a 17, and then next time you take an ASI to even them out.
My strength is pretty fucking garbage too. Right. Let's go constitution. Get more HP.
Well, if you're going to take, if you're going to take, yeah, you would have to.
I'm not taking a feat. I won't take a feat. Yeah, I'll take the points.
The only other thing you could do is increase your strength by 1, your constitution by 1, and then next ASI take the feat to increase your constitution again by 1, and have resilience.
Yeah, I think that I'm better off to take a strength boosting one next time because I don't get more HP overall because I take a lot of damage because I keep jumping in the way of.
Then what about
taking
tough?
more bash?
Then keep your constitution the same. You can take tough, which will give you twice as many hit points, but doesn't affect your saving throws. So yeah, it's ASI.
Nah, that's all right. ASI. Appreciate the help, but I got bored thinking about it.
Yeah, not gonna work out that hard.
Zah! That's a pretty simple level up, that one, isn't it?
Or once you get past the feet, yeah.
Especially if you've done it beforehand.
Yeah. Oh, you're all the same now.
Mm.
Did we want to maybe leave it here for now?
Or not? But, yeah. Because I don't know where we're going. Maybe.
To the
You know.
sword, says Zulu.
Yeah, but like,
Right.
is that? Can we see like the next level of the game, like, or we come to mountains?
It would be the terrain changes rapidly.
Seemed like a good place to end it though, with Pouty McPout going away.
Yep, if you want to, I mean, we can stop now if you want, if that's what you say. Early night, no problem.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
Right.
thinking. Like,
It's a good place to end. You've
Not early night for New Zealand.
no, it's true. Okay, no, it's a good place to end because that's. I mean, you completed the Mad Maggie adventure. You got a level.
yeah.
Well, that the guys got a level they didn't have to murder for, and you've already got a level.
Mm.
To be fair, I didn't realize it was an option that I didn't have to murder. I
You
thought
enjoyed it.
I 100% I did, but
You know, you loved it.
I
You
did.
wanted it.
Your Honour,
You felt no remorse, and only
Zero.
joy at getting power.
I just was under the impression that I would get a bonus level on everyone, not
Mhm.
just a heads up on everyone.
I'm sure you were under that impression.
Yeah.
What does the actual contract state? Would you like me
I-
to repeat clause 397 part B?
Please.
Thou shalt get a level until everybody else catches you up.
very cool.
Okay, well,
You've used the level well.
just be aware that, like, now that everyone's at the same level as Snack, she's looking to, like, advance again.
A little voice here said, "Yeah, you want to make a deal?
Yeah.
An absolute
Yeah.
climber is who
Do
you
you
are.
want to make a deal?"
Yeah.
Says, you do.
Yeah.
All right.
Kill Zircon. God's sake.
Okay. I want a moment of your time.
Okay. What moment?
It's a contract.
I want more details. What moment?
Moment of my choosing. When I want the moment, I'll have my moment.
A moment of my time. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, come on.
Would you like to read the contract? He pulls out
Yes.
a book. He
Yeah.
pulls out a 20,000-page novel. Roll intelligence save.
Shit.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. Everything you want is in there. You know, there's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo clauses, but well, you know, they all seem perfectly reasonable. You can't fault any of them.
Because all I'm thinking, right, is that I'm about to do something that will save something or impact the game in some way, and he'll be like, "I want this moment, thank you,"
That's a moment of your time.
and then I'm done.
Uh-huh.
Oh, can I
That's
think
my
about
price.
it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you thought about it yet?
Oh no. Can I roll the dice to see? Like if it's
You've already rolled the dice. You think it's
No,
perfectly.
like
There's nothing wrong with the contract. Everything is in your favour. In fact, you're
no.
surprised that these clauses are so generous.
I mean, roll the dice to see Snack would or not. So
I think,
it's like
Well,
I think you should leave
no, I
this to
think
yourself.
yeah, I think you
this
should
is
just
you-
vote.
this is you moment. Mate. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
I know where this is going. I'm not going to tell you. But
You know, and this is
neon
definitely
signs pointing
definitely
to what
character
the
development.
skill is.
Yeah,
Because there's the
Not-
point where the
don't-
warlock makes a choice.
you don't roll
Yeah.
for this one. You choose.
damn it.
Like you chose to kill that guy.
No, that wasn't even a second thought.
Mm.
I'd like to say it was, but it really wasn't.
Mhm.
There was a commitment there.
That was a really cool moment.
It was fun.
These headphones hurt my ears, ironically.
Wasn't cool for the guy, but you know.
And
It
all the
wasn't.
people that are now starving and can't eat. Those people also
Yeah.
didn't.
That's a
Yeah.
them problem.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right.
She wants power. Yeah, screw it. I'll do it.
All right. You sign the contract.
Yeah.
All right. And as you sign it, it kind of it disappears, and you can have a level.
Alright, I'll talk to you throughout the week about what I should take.
Sure.
Oh god.
Do a level in fighter.
Just like multi-class. Bang, bang, bang.
Well, you could. You've now got plenty of options, haven't you? Because Bard's 3 is the Bard's College.
Yeah.
So if you're what's level are you? Bard 6, isn't it? Warlock.
Yeah, Bard 6, Warlock 2.
Okay, yeah. So Warlock 3 gives you quite a lot. It gives you your Warlock act.
Or barbarian gives you rage.
Don't need those nasty spells.
Don't need them when you're raging. Don't need them.
Yeah, that's where he runs around with a fry pan. Cast iron.
Oh
Mm.
god.
Love it.
Alright, thank you.
Actually, sorry. I think also you're probably going to have to take a level of Warlock
What?
because that's the
Because
only
it's a
level
pack.
Warlock can give you. It's a pack level.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I can only give you Warlock shit. So yeah, you take a level in Warlock.
Okay.
Is any of this
Yeah.
starting to like affect my relationship with the shield as well? Like, is it starting? Do I feel like I can? Its bond is loosening.
What you mean as for its bond of always
Oh, no, you
staying
have
with
to answer.
you?
I'm just curious.
No. So I'm just trying to think. So are you asking whether the bond that you have with the shield, like the fact that you can never let it go?
Yeah. Like, 'cause
Um,
I sort of personally feel that Zircon probably represents a pretty juicy soul for this thing to get, right? I mean, I feel like, like it's sort of like the Venom Spider-Man thing, right?
Yeah, totally.
And so far he's been resistant. And while my character believes that he's making headway, he clearly isn't. So I wasn't sure if it was starting to like change the relationship or something like that, or
Okay.
I don't want it to. I'm just
No. So no. I mean, the shield. The shield is very happy.
it's doing well.
With you, he's doing his best for you. Okay, so you're absolutely certain, right? That you can't do anything like leave it behind or abandon it or
Yeah.
bury it or nothing like that. The thought does cross your mind that if there was somebody else that would fulfill the shield's desires, you could possibly pass it on.
Yeah.
But then you also feel, are you passing on a curse?
That's sort of what I feel as well. Like, I mean, his attempts to get rid of it have been to leave it somewhere that no one would find it, not give it to someone else. I don't think he would hand it over to someone else. Yeah. So,
So
Pretty cool.
so you're fairly your bond has developed so you sort of understand, where he's coming from. He has a purpose. He wants stuff done, and so if you could further his aims by not being with you, then potentially that's one way. But I mean, his ultimate goal was obviously to be freed.
Good luck to him. Stupid
Oh.
shieldy.
Which you haven't really tried.
I mean, you say that, but Snack's sort of like in the background feeding him treats, just like, yeah,
Oh,
sure, have this soul,
Yeah.
have my soul. Da da
Yeah.
da.
Yeah, you're like grandma feeding the kid ice cream at breakfast. Just
That's
Yeah.
absolutely, what the hell are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you
Totally.
maniac.
She's-
And you even you can feel yourself, parts of yourself and actually slipping away.
Who was that towards?
That was towards you.
Oh,
Snack.
Yeah, the
Because
person who's
you just
literally slipping away.
literally sold another part of yourself.
Mm.
okay. Because I figure, right, Snack she's very ambitious, has like, she's scared shitless and wants to get out of here, and she sees the shield as the way to do that. Because he's like a demon lord or pit fiend or whatever, so she thinks he has some type of pull here, so if she gets in good with his favor, somehow that can work in her favor, and she's just too silly to realize that,
How much
she's...
moment might actually cost? She doesn't comprehend how much a moment of her time may actually cost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there was a lot of fine print left out of that agreement. There was
Oh,
a lot
God,
of
yeah.
like, what is a
God, yeah.
moment? What constitutes a moment? At which moment?
Yeah.
All basic questions left on the negotiation table. So good luck. Don't ever cast.
That's
Don't
actually
ever
Don't ever what?
cast the wish spell because you could completely turn inside out.
Oh my God.
yeah. Nobody should ever do that.
Yeah. It's
But
very
yeah,
good.
so like, she's just
Very cool.
scared.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
trying
little
to...
girl.
Yeah, a scared little girl that
Bring into
I
a
suppose
halfling.
does that mean I'm just taking advantage of you? But who knows?
No. That's exciting. I'm excited to see where we end up.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thanks everyone.
Right.
It's been a great. I'm just going to take over. Thanks everyone. It's been a great evening. Thanks for tuning in. You can see me on Twitch. You can see me on YouTube. You can just come to my house, hang out. It's fine. Do whatever you want. Have a few drinks. See where it goes. And yeah,
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
it's a
On
web
that
page
Bye.
I got from AliExpress.
And I'm going to. So, yay. Bye.
All right,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.